Hey, good morning. Welcome to 10501 Northwest Moores Valley Road. We are having an open house today. Come on in. Hey everybody, this is Eric Dawson from Coldwell Banker Professional Group. I'm here with Leslie Everts from Academy Mortgage, and we're here to showcase this amazing, beautiful 1889 Victorian farmhouse in the heart of wine country. And I will tell you, this is a listing that I am especially proud of to represent because the seller has put loving detail into every upgrade that you'll see here. And basically, the house has been updated from the studs. So let's take a tour and see what we have to offer here. So welcome to the kitchen. This is where we're going to start today. First thing you'll notice by the entryway, you've got a wood stove that's been updated. It's brand new, or relatively new, I should say. Not to be missed are things like the farmhouse sink, which I love. Also, you'll notice the backsplash, which according to the seller was done according to the period. He didn't just randomly choose any backsplash that he liked. He also wanted to make sure that it was in keeping with the time period. Okay, the one theme that it kind of came to me when I was talking to the owner of this house was details. There, I can show you, I don't see it here right now, but there's a sheet of all of the improvements, all the updates that have been done to this house. And I'm glad he made it because I want to give full respect to my owner because he seriously put a lot of work into the details of it. And I want to give you an example of that right here in this little square foot of space. So you'll notice, first of all, pewter poles on the pewter, not just Home Depot purchase. No, this is very, very high quality stuff. So you've got pewter poles on the cabinet and also on the drawers. And those are done throughout the kitchen. Also, you saw them in the laundry as well. Okay, one quick second. I want Cody to take a little bit of a notice of the floor in the kitchen before I come into we're in the laundry space right now. That is white oak. And I just wanted to mention that when you walk across a home that was built in 1889 and you don't hear a squeak, you know it was well done. So back into our laundry area, you can see you've got a working sink, more drawer storage, again with the pewter poles and a beautiful countertop. And check out the flooring on here, and you'll see that they've done a great job with their choices in terms of keeping with the overall feel and aesthetic of the house. So as you come out of the laundry room, you can go into this bathroom, which is kind of a common area bathroom. The kitchen's right off to the left here. Everything, it's kind of a good central location for that. But the cool thing about it is it's a full bathroom. So it's got a shower and tub, and you can see that everything has been completely updated here. You've got new pulls on the drawers here. I believe this is all new too. New countertops, sink, updated lighting with dimmer switches on it, and in the bathroom too, you've got a fan control for duration of the fan. But yeah, they just, as you can see, I mean, the flooring is amazing. It just is consistent throughout with the, again, attention to detail and consistent throughout. Okay, welcome to the master bedroom. Interesting storage situation here. You've got two closets that are on either side of this entryway. So you can see it's a his and it's a hers over here. So you've got hanging areas, you've got flat areas for storage as well. Coming back into the master, you'll notice that here's the suite. You also have a view. We have a little bit of a wet day today, so you can kind of see there's water out there a little bit, but this is the view every night. You get a sunset, which is awesome. The coastal range, which is a little less than visible today because of the clouds, is also there. So when we first originally did our shoot for taking pictures of the whole property, It was just an amazing day and really, really sunny. And it just was like, gosh, anybody who lucks into getting into this place is going to just be really happy. So come on back to the master bathroom. And this I really love. If you'll notice, Cody, why don't you come on through and take a look there. Again, the flooring, the backsplash, everything here has just been lovingly updated. All right, so coming in here, we've got another bedroom. There are a total of 5 bedrooms in this house, 2 baths, 5 bedrooms. So here's a second bedroom. Really, honestly, it could also be an office space. It could be a storage for whatever as well. It could be really technically, if you did it right, it could also be kind of a transitional space from the outside into the inside. So you can see more closets here, more storage shelves all along the way. You've got great light in here as well. So windows everywhere. So yeah, let's go on into the living room. Here we've got original windows they're basically like a bay window setup. If you look, you can see that it has the original wobbly glass that is so common with the older houses. Less and less common because people are updating them and they're changing them over into the modern solutions, but they kept the ones for the bay windows, which I'm really glad that they did. Also, you'll see these vinyl windows that have been updated. So, and it's an extremely energy efficient house. Come on back here, you can see the fireplace. There you go, and it's a fully functioning wood fireplace. 1889, we're not having a lot of gas setups in those days. Again, looking at the white oak floors on the floor, again, solid, not a creak in the house, which is great, which is amazing, really, if you think about it. 1889 house, that's incredible. Also, in this room, you'll see that there's a setup for home theater. In the corners, also in the upper areas of the house, you'll see there's wiring there, so you can actually patch in your own speaker setup for this. And this is going to be a great place for people to hang out and just enjoy the fire or watch television or whatever. It's just a really, really, a calm space to be in, and I think you'll really like it. All right, are you guys ready to go upstairs? Let's do it. This is amazing. This is awesome. I love this. This is part of the Victorian element of the house that they've managed to keep, which I love. This window came originally with the house. Just little touches like that you just don't see anywhere else. Coming back into here, we have another bedroom. Amazing light in here. You've got that western, actually a southwestern exposure, which is pretty amazing too. But closets, actually pretty good sized closet for the date. We'll keep walking back this way. The thing I love about this place in general, this whole house, is the views are always good. It's always it's very pastoral. It's very, there's farms everywhere, but there's so much open space too. And I live in Yamhill County, and one of the things I love about it is, even though you're in the same area all the time, depending on the weather, everything looks different. It always changes. You get fog coming through, you have whatever kind of weather, snow, the clouds. But the thing that's cool is we've got this big, huge canvas of the sky that's unobstructed by anything. And you'll notice that in any window that you look out in this house. Let's go to the next bedroom. Obviously, this was not originally a bedroom. It does have a closet space, which is great. But it's, it could also be used for other things. It could be a craft room. It could be anything to use your imagination with. So, and again, you've got beautiful views out the window there. Currently, this is one of the kids' rooms, and you can see they have their desk and set up for that, but bring your imagination. It's very open to a lot of change if you want to bring that and make it yours. So looking out the window here, you can see we have a second building, and we'll go into that later. But basically, you've got the garage down below, and it's a 4-bay garage. And it's also set up with plumbing for a bathroom. It's not ready as a bathroom yet, but it's ready to be one. Also, this house has 2 different water sources as a shared water source between 5 different of the neighbors around here. But you also have the original hand-dug well from 1889. It is still here. The cool thing about it, though, is that the seller decided to add UV filtration to it. So he's got a full filtration system, and you've got 2 water sources that you can draw upon, and they're convertible. So you can switch between one or the other, which is great. Let's see. Upstairs in that building, to continue with that, is where the real blank canvas happens. It's a very large space. It's framed. You can't see from the outside, but on the inside you can see there are frames that were done for a door and for a couple windows in there. The idea was that someone could come in eventually and bring their own vision to it, whether it's an entertainment space, a workout center, a workspace. It could be in multiple different things, but that it's all pretty much unfinished at this point. It's basically been used for storage on the part of the owners. But when you go in there, you'll see it's big. It's a big space. You want to be able to hang out in there, which is great. Okay, one more thing I wanted to show you. And it's something I kind of forget sometimes, but it's actually really great. Over my shoulder here, you'll see the gate. That is an automatic gate. It has a combination on it, so you can let yourself in automatically as you go out. But what a cool extra add to this house, you know, and it just kind of gives you a sense of containment, but also like, you know, this is where the property is. So one of the things that when I first met the seller of this house, actually before I met him, he told me, do not do a comparative market analysis, which is something that we do as agents. We try to figure out what the value or what the house may sell for in the current market is probably a better way to put it. And he says, don't do that until you come see the house. And I looked it up on our MLS, and it looked like, you know, 1889 Victorian farmhouse. But when I came here, it was a completely different story. And I was so grateful that he told me to do that, because they're completely different houses. And you can see here why that's true. Basically, when they moved in, the wallpaper, the original wallpaper was still here. They tried to strip it off and it turned to dust. That tells you how much work they've done. I mean, seriously, from the drop, they have paid attention to every single detail of this place and updated everything. Nothing's left untouched. He did the research. He did his homework more than anyone that I actually have ever encountered in my experience, because he really cared about the house. And that comes through in every inch of this place. You can see that nothing is left untouched. So just wanted to highlight that for you. I just find this home to be really, it's really endowed with a lot of love and care. Those are probably the biggest things you walk away with after looking at it. So I invite you to come out, take a look. If you don't come during one of our open houses, feel free to give me a call at 503-481-6317, and we can set up a showing. Hope you're all having a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.